ஓம் பிரபன்ன பாரிஜாதாய தோத்ரவேத்ரைகபாணயே ஞானமுத்ராய கிருஷ்ணாய கீதாமிருததுஹே நமஹ. சஞ்சலம் ஹி மனः கிருஷ்ண பிரமாதிபலவத்ருடம் தஸ்யாஹம் நிக்ரஹம் மன்யே வாயோரிவ சுதுஷ்கரம். This shloka is a continuation of Arjuna's question to Bhagavan Shri Krishna in the previous shloka. Let us recap that question and then continue with this shloka. Hey Madhusudana, I am unsure about how my mind can retain firmly the Samatva Yoga explained by you, because this mind is always restless and wavering. Now Arjuna proceeds to describe about the mind's nature. Krishna, chanchalam hi manaha, hey Krishna, this mind wavers too much. It swings from one desire to another and falls in the ocean of attachment. That is its nature. We have all read a lot of things about the mind. The mind is like a monkey. The mind is like a horse. It's like a ghost. So, it's not possible for the mind to resolve and focus. We expect to get a lot of happiness from this external world, and this seems to be a natural thinking. Knowledge of most people is superficial and not deep. So, the nature of the mind is to waver here and there. It needs a lot of persistent practice for a considerable length of time and God's grace to resolve this mind. As Patanjali Maharishi puts it in Yoga Sutra, Satu Dirghakala Nairantarya Satkara Asevito Dridhabhumihi. We should also pray to God and remain in satsang in the company of noblemen. We are going to see these in further detail later. Let us learn the meaning of the shloka now. Manaha chanchalam. Chanchalam is adjective of manaha. The mind is like a monkey swinging from one thing to another. For example, people watching TV keep on surfing channels. They don't end up watching any program at all. For all of us, nowadays, there are a lot of distractions like WhatsApp messages, etc. We are unable to decide what to see and what not do. In fact, there is an overload of even good messages that it takes a toll on our mind. We need to have some limit even to good things. Even good thoughts exceeding limits disturbs our peace of mind. We may wish to be well informed in many respects, but one needs to keep patience for that. Scriptures say that in learning we should be slow and steady. Shanair Vidya. Over information is also a problem. Next, Pramathi means churning and unsettling the mind and the body. Once there is a desire in the mind, until we fulfill it, it troubles us a lot. We already saw this earlier in the 60th shloka of the second chapter in the portion on Sthita Prajna Lakshanam. Yatato hyapi kaunteya purushasya vipaschitaha indriyani pramathini haranti prasabham manaha. Here we have seen the word pramathi. Even to a person trying hard, the mind comes to resolve only with difficulty. It's like controlling an aggressive horse or a mad elephant. Since it is wavering everywhere, it should not be over-controlled or over-expressed. It should be sublimated by devotion, slowly and steadily. Pramathi means churning the body. We have seen pramathana shilani, which means shariram indriyani cha pramathanati. Churning the body and mind. Balavat dridham. Balavat means strong. The mind is capable of pulling us externally towards the sense objects. Dridham. It's very difficult to turn it inwards from external objects. Dridham means achhedyam. Achhedyam means it's not possible to destroy, and there is no necessity to destroy it either. If our vehicle is not working well, we need to repair it. Similarly, we need to correct the mind. We should not attempt to destroy it. It is not possible to destroy it, nor is it necessary to do so. The mind should be disciplined and kept under control. That is possible. It is not sampradaya or the right practice to try to destroy the mind. Mind is an amazing, excellent equipment. We should use the mind well and resolve it to peace. To understand that we are beyond the mind and live in it gives us happiness. That makes the mind firm and strong. Balavat manaha dridham manaha. Tasya nigraham vayoho iva sudushkaram aham manye. Tasya, of that mind, nigraham means controlling it, vayoho iva sudushkaram is as difficult as controlling the wind. If there is a wild wind, how can we control it? Controlling even the air inside our body by pranayama seems difficult and needs steady practice. It is not possible to control our breath for too long a time. That's why they say that there is a connection between the mind and breath control. So, to control the air outside and inside us needs a lot of effort. Manaha nigraham vayoho iva sudushkaram manye. Needs a lot of effort to achieve it. The mind is subtler than the air. Nigraham means controlling it well. Sudushkaram is difficult to achieve. Manye, I think so, or I consider so. Thus Arjuna describes what he said in the previous shloka, Chanchalatvat sthiram sthitim na pashyami. That is explained here. Arjuna addresses him as, Hey Krishna, the one who removes the impurities in the form of sins of the devotees. The commentator, Sri Adi Shankaracharya says, Bhaktajana papadi dosha akarshanat Krishnaha. Chanchalam hi. Here, he means it's a well-known fact. Everybody knows it, is what he means to imply here. Thus, Arjuna has expressed his thoughts to Bhagavan Sri Krishna in this shloka. Now, Bhagavan Sri Krishna gives solutions to this, which we will study tomorrow. May Bhagavan Sri Krishna shower his blessings upon us. Chanchalam hi manah Krishna pramathi balavadridham tasyaham nigraham manye vayoriva sudushkaram. My prayerful blessings to all of you. Hari Om.